Hey, it's John. Welcome back to Questing Phoenix, episode 59. So I have made the tier 6 Void Miner. I didn't put any speed upgrades in him, but he generates an ore every second. So we could put luck modifiers in there to increase how much we get per, interval, which is 1 second in this case. But honestly, I don't see the need for that right now. I think he's pretty good. And he only uses 800 RF per tick. So, 800 times 20, 16,000 RF to generate an ore. That's pretty good. And we've got way more power, so don't have to worry about that. I mainly sped them up so we get to the higher tiers. And there we are, the highest tier. So he will keep generating, so if we want to build, bigger tiers of this guy, we can. I don't know. I don't really see the need to right now, but if we want to. We have just so much fuel. I took speed modifiers out of this guy. We have so much uranium right now. So we have, 3,300. So realistically, we're not gonna run out of that. We're just not. So yeah, that's working pretty well. I turned the Wither spawner down to 10 Nether stars again. I'll kick him up again once I get a stable supply of carrots, but I want to have a better supply of carrots before I do that. So yeah, definitely want to get that going before we do anything crazy. Still haven't seen, any of these go down to no durability, so I still have no idea what happens once that goes. I mean, the charging thing is working fine for both these guys, both the Killer Joe sword and for that guy. So until they lose their durability, I don't have much I can do to test that out. I need, I guess I could play in a creative world and try to test it out, but I don't know. I'll think about that. I did add a little energy buffer over here, this guy, a vibrant capacitor bank, and that is being charged by the Flux Networks guy. Basically, I did this so that in the event we lost power for a short time and a Wither got spawned, we would have fuel in the shield projectors. Now they've got a buffer too, but I don't know how long this would last, so this is just a bit of a stopgap. I mean, if you don't fix that pretty quick, it's going to go bad. So I could add a layer of reinforced obsidian, actual real reinforced obsidian, outside the shield block. That might be a thing that could increase safety, but I don't think I'm going to need that. So I'm probably not going to do that because I just kind of like the way it looks right now. I don't think I want a second layer of obsidian. This wouldn't look that different, really, other than just, I'd have to block the shield too, otherwise he'd be able to get out. And if this shield went down, he could spawn blocks and break through over here, so I don't want to fully encase it. I want to be able to see him die. So probably going to leave this like it is, but I think they'll probably be okay. It was just a safety measure I took. I did put agricultations over here, but there's no mana for them. I had a mana pool set up here, and they were all bound to that, and I had the lava flower set up, but that could not keep up with this. I don't know what the lava flower is good for. I just, short-term mana? I don't know. I can't figure out a good use for it. So, I don't know. But I thought I might try to get mana over here anyway, and I thought, well, we should probably set up the Gormorillus, and we should probably set up even more things to go on. So we've got, the cake flowers over here, and that's nice, but they're not, they're having a hard time keeping up. Lack of eggs and, other things. They need some, they could use some help. I doubled, no I didn't. I increased the chickens by 50%. I spawned each of them. I bred all of them together. And they're all grown up laying eggs themselves, but it just wasn't enough. And I mean, I don't know. How many chickens do I want? I mean, this already seems like an insane number to me. So I'm thinking what we need is an intake mana pool that gets charged up, like will probably be, you know, this one. And then we'll have a mana rail that runs off and goes somewhere else, like over here. And then we'll get rid of this and the one over there. And, you know, if we could get a mana pool, I don't know, maybe like right here in the center, we might be able to use a spark to transfer the mana to the pools needed over here and over there. Maybe. I mean, I'm thinking. I mean, I'd like it to be right in the center here. That's what I'm looking at. And then, worst comes to worst, definitely could get a spark from here all the way over there, or make another aggregation and put that there. But I'm worried. No, I need the mana pool there, because I don't think there's any way this aggregation could reach all the way over there. I don't think that would happen. So I put the mana pool in the center there, so each one of them can reach it, and each one of them can. I am missing 7. I thought I had all the aggregation. I'm missing 7 of them. Okay, well, I'll get more of those too. Yeah. Okay, we'll fix that. But first, let's work on the input pool. So we're going to start by draining one of these guys. So we'll just chuck that in there. And that way, he'll keep going. And we're going to turn you off for a minute. And that way, he won't get more cake. Because right now, I'd like them to run down a little bit. I want to make sure the Gormrillis is working. And to do that, are you going down, buddy? Okay, I mean, you are, but realistically, this pool is going down because it's getting the spark. Which, you know, that's still pretty cool. So, yeah, that is working out. So he'll drain this pool, and then we'll go over there. But, yeah, and I'm thinking, why stop at the Gormrillis? Let's set up all the things again. Let's set up the lava flower. Let's set up the Entropiniums. Let's set up the Endoflames again, and we'll get the Gormrillis. We'll just have all kinds of generation right over here. And, yeah, that sounded like a good idea to me. So, yeah, let's go take a nap. And then we will work on the Gormrillis automation. And that's part of the reason why I limited the Nether farm right now, because I need to have a good supply of food for the Gormrillis. And I'm going to use carrots and bread, basically because that's the food items I'm farming. So, we could farm something else. We could get mutton, I guess. You know, it's pretty rare that I need. It's pretty rare that I need mutton, but we could actually do that. And that might be a good idea. Let's get one of these guys. Sorry, sheep, you're coming with me. And let's chuck him into the ultimate mob farm. And we're going to get just all kinds of stuff. We're going to get basically this is what I'm looking for, raw mutton. So let's go ahead and add him back over here to the cooker guy. Now, I don't want to run this like all the time because I think we're going to have trouble keeping up this guy with that guy. So, you know, realistically, it might be better to say keep a stack at all times. In fact, yeah, this was stupid. This will never keep up. That will never happen. Okay. My mistake. That was wrong. Bad idea. What we need is a pattern that turns mutton. If I weren't farming it so quickly, you know, I would definitely do that, but I'm farming it much too quickly, so we can't use that. Alright, enhanced alloy smelters. It should be this one. And let's just make sure we are keeping a stack of mutton at all times. Oh my. That's it. I've gone through all the patterns. This is all the space we have. So I guess if I want to make more, we have to go over here. Ugh, that's going to look ugly. We could put some here. No, they could go. There could be 3 here. That is an option. Because, oh, maybe not. No, I can have 1 more. I could have, this could be external storage. Yeah, I could have 1 more right here. That's it. Okay, maybe we'll move over this wall. I don't know. Maybe I don't need any more patterns. That's a possibility. I mean, you know. Maybe we're keeping stuff we don't need to keep. I don't know. Maybe we don't need some of these things. There's options. Okay, let's go set up a Gormorless. Not that. Where's my other bag? Here's the bag I want. This is my project bag, by the way. I made an ender chest for him. I don't know if I showed you this. If you shift right-click an ender pouch on an ender chest, it becomes the same color as ender chest, which is why I can open him from there. So here's the setup for the Gormorless, the items we're going to use. I'm taking the setup from Danny and Son, my favorite Botania Minecrafter, because he does awesome stuff. He does really amazing builds. I like him. Let's see here. Oh no, lag. Hey, we're almost to A tier. I haven't done any more off camera. I've just been, you know, I'm doing this now because they were almost all full now, so. But that won't be happening now. Alright, so we need a little bit of space. So the Gormorless is going to go, I'm thinking right about here. I only built this once, so, you know, it's a little bit hard. Okay, I need an open crate. Let me get all this stuff out of here. And where's this guy? Okay, we're going to put the open crate right on top of him. And then right next to him, oh, by the way, I made efficiency 3 stuff. See, I actually click the button and hit 1 piece of grass now. I don't have to hit like 40 pieces of grass by holding it down, which I really don't like. I want to be able to hit just 1 piece of grass. Efficiency 3 is fast enough. That's what I say. Let's see here. We need these droppers, and they need to face into the open crate. So... Oh, man. Well, 5 potatoes. It's fine. I mean, I wanted those, but, you know, whatever. Never know which way to click on these things. Oh, why don't they ever place properly? What is the right way to place these things? So irritating. Okay, if I face you, you'll face away from me. Okay. So let's place 2 blocks of dirt. And we'll just place it like that. A block of dirt over here. I mean, I know there's a way to put them correctly, but I never know what it is. Alright, there we go. Step 1. Get the droppers to push into the open crate. Why droppers instead of dispensers? I don't actually know. I don't know. But let's just assume there's a reason. Alright, let's see here. We're going to have a mana pool right here, I'm thinking. Got me an Elven mana spreader. Is that right? No, that's not right. Nope, that's not quite right. I think I am modifying his design ever so slightly. Okay, I want a diluted mana pool. we're going to use that for these mana spreaders, I think. Are the hovering hourglasses? Yeah. We want one there and one there. So it's going to trigger the droppers. Okay. Let's see here. This doesn't seem right. Alright, hang on. Alright, yeah, I'm modifying his design slightly. So we're going to put the mana spreader right here. And we're going to shoot that over there. But we need a mana pool over here to turn on and off these guys. So they're going to be right here and right here. We're going to bind them to this and this. Okay, that should be okay. So let's get a potency velocity lens to make sure we got plenty of ways to get mana over there. Alright, so now we're going to need some redstone. And we're going to go from the hovering hourglass all the way around. And either hourglass is going to trigger the pulse mana spreader. I think, anyway. That is my understanding. So basically, if we hit a hovering hourglass with a pulse, it will stop ticking. So let's get some sand. So a Gormorillus needs as much time to eat as there are meat pops in the food item you're feeding it. So we have got some carrots, which are 2 meat pops, so that's 2 seconds. And we've got some... Oh, wait, we're not using carrots anymore. We're using lamb. Okay. Never mind. We'll get some more. Okay, there's some bread, and we need some mutton. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so cooked mutton is 3, and bread is also 3. So we did about 3 seconds on each one. I want to do 5 seconds because it just makes me more comfortable. And let's see here. So let me get my mana blaster. We want to stop both timers. Now, as I understand it, that means that they are now stopped. Yes. And we can see that they're stopped, and we can lock them too. That's what I want to do. Alright, you are locked and stopped. Cool. So what that means is that... Hey, light source, go away. What that means is that neither of them will work until they receive a signal. So what's going to happen is one of them is going to be pulsed manually to start this whole system. It will drop a food. It will trigger the other one to start its timer. And they'll flip-flop back and forth. And that's how we'll get stuff in there. Alright, so now all we need to do is put food in these things. So I need to get the system over here. I'm betting the system is like right around here somewhere. Yeah, it's right over there. In fact, it's running right around the place we need to be. Yeah, so keep going? Yeah, it sure does. Okay, so we're just going to bring that up. I need a couple of limited item filters. I need some conduit. Alright, we're going to disable you. We're going to give you a limited item filter. Let's just put up our stuff real quick. And we're going to give you... I actually want more than one piece of bread. I want to have, like, 8 pieces of bread? Why 8? I don't know. It's mutton, not muffin. So same thing with the other guy. Okay, so you're going to have 8 pieces of bread. There we go. And you are going to have 8 pieces of cooked mutton. There we go. You guys are slow, but you will work eventually. That's why I want a buffer, to make sure that they are okay. Alright, there we go. We've got that going. So, as I understand this, this should now pretty much work. All we have to do is have a constant supply of whatever, and we need to not put any more food in when the system is full. How are we going to do that? I don't know. I'll think about it. But I see it's getting late, so let's see if it works. I'm going to take this lens off for just a minute. And we will start the timer. Okay. So what happens is we trigger, it drops, it pulses the other guy. That is not what happened. Okay. Alright. What happened there? Just a second. Okay, I think the problem was I didn't have any mana in here, so I put a spark on him and a dominant augment to draw mana from other places. And yeah, that should, I think, be okay now. So let's try it again. So let's pulse this guy. Oh man. Okay. He is going to drop a food, change the timer, drops the other food, and change the timer. Yep, there it is. That's what's supposed to happen. So they alternate about every 5 seconds. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, I mean, he's done eating by the time the other food gets in there. Okay, so only thing I got to figure out is how to turn these guys off when they're done. So I think probably won't use this. We'll probably have to get an interface instead and turn that guy off. But that is basically the plan. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and go watch Danny and Son, because his stuff is amazing. And before I forget, we're going to put these guys on here too. Messenger lenses, because that way we'll have, less mana being wasted. Yeah. All right. Oh, I forgot to put that guy back in there. And you can see what happens. He gets slower. So, oops. Okay. Anyway, see you next time.